Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? I did not stream yesterday like I said I would. I kind of got stuck working till like 12:30 at night, so them's the breaks, I guess. But we're here now, Traces of D. And it's hard. Anyways, pretty sure it's... Yeah. We're just starting chapter 1. We did the prologue last time. I only have 2 master chords right now, which is interesting. Ooh. Should I just give this to Lloyd? I mean, maybe Wazzy needs it. What does he even use? Fist? Oh yeah. We got two guns. Fists and stick fists. So we have bludgeoning and piercing, no slash and damage. I've had D&D on the brain. We picked up Ia. I guess we are gonna deliver her to Sunday school. Oh. Well, here's my room. I don't really have much to decorate with, so sorry if it looks a little bare bones. I'd call it more tidy than anything. Indeed, it's exactly what I would expect of someone like you, Noelle. Ooh, hey, what's the story with that bear? Oh, that? Fran and I share a matching pair of plushies. I brought it with me from the CGF barracks. You did, huh? Honestly, it kind of helps pull the room together. Glad you think so. Still not entirely adjusted yet, but even so, it's good to be here. I'd be surprised if they said anything. Let's sleep in our bed. Don't care. They don't care. This is Tio's room. She's still taking care of business out in Le Mans State, right? Yeah, the Epstein Foundation have her and Jonah working in one of the research labs. State law revisions have made it easier to expand the orbital networks. That's what they've been assisting with. Can't say I understand all the details, but it sounds like they're keeping busy. I hope Tio comes home soon. Yeah, we all do. This is Ellie's room, right? That would make sense. Ain't got nothing to say about Ellie's room. Oh, not at all, he says. Oh, okay. Just get out of your hair then. Take care of the SSS building for us, okay? See you later, Zeit. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, where's my turbo button? I guess we'll have a thing for Wazzy's room and then that's it, because they're the new ones. This is Randy's room. He's taking part in the Bellegarde unit's rehabilitation training right now. If my memory serves me right, they were given some of that drug during the cult incident, right? Yeah, they aren't suffering from any serious after effects, thankfully. It'll take some time for them to get their senses and stamina back to where they were, though. I see. Well, I'm wishing all the guardsmen a speedy recovery. I hope Randy can come home soon, too. That goes for all of us. Welcome to Chateau de Wazzy. I know, hold the applause. Ooh, it's so pretty. Seriously, it's like something you'd see only in a model home. It obviously took you no time at all to get settled in. The decor looks rather expensive, and there's so much of it, too. I asked an acquaintance of mine for a favor, and he hooked me up. I don't mind any of you dropping in unannounced if you ever feel the need to unwind. Speaking of which, how about we crack open that bottle over there to celebrate a successful move-in? How about we don't? We're still, you know, on duty. I wonder if Wazzy's a drunk. I mean, he owns a bar, so it makes sense that he enjoys a drink. And, like, you see him with, like, a glass of wine, like, all the time. I have to go out the back exit? Okay, fine. I do remember them suggesting it. But also, like, what? There's all this shit. How are we gonna go this way? Wait a second. When did this happen? Huh? Was the rear exit always like this? Perhaps someone commissioned some renovations to be done. Oh yeah, you guys weren't here. Some construction people came by while you were on your trip. I guess the chief called them in. Oh really? I didn't notice any of this yesterday. Makes me wonder what the chief's up to. Well, I'm sure he has a good reason for it, whatever it is. In any case, it may be better if we don't leave this way. Yeah, let's go with the entrance downstairs. Okay. Can't interact with the kitchen. I've seen all these. Chief's not even here. Oh yeah, we did see him walk out, that's right. There was something about the shape of all on these magazines. I thought I saw like a mini Gundam. I looked again, I'm like, oh, it's a magazine. My imagination sometimes. It's more like my shitty eyes. Hey there, special support section. Sergey told me you kids were starting back up again. Huh? Where's the redhead and that kid with the orbital staff? The both of them still have some business they're taking care of. Oh, okay. These two here must be your newest members. Sergey filled me in on what arms you prefer, so let me know if you see anything you like. How very considerate of him to lay the groundwork for us. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, immediately is an upgrade for 2 of us? Why just 2 of us? That's odd. I mean, I'll take them. Okay. I should probably check the clothing store, because sometimes those have better equipment before I buy any armors. I also don't have that much... I mean, I can't afford it all. Currently. Ooh, the exchange rate's higher. It's probably even higher at the bank, though, still. Hey, Kia! Hey, Ryu. Hey, Henry. You're late. We were waiting for you in front of the bakery. Come on, class is about to start. Sorry, guys. Hey there, you two. You're as energetic as ever. Good to see you're getting along so well with Kia. Oh, you guys are back. Yeah, long time no see. Kia told us about it already. You're starting the SSF up again, right? FFF. Yeah, thankfully. We'll be revamping a few things around here, so stay tuned, okay? Huh, I'll believe it when I see it. Still, I guess you guys are good enough to be on the same level as the Bracers now, almost. Come on, Ryu, why do you always have to be so rude? Can't say I'm surprised the SSS is popular with kids, too. Oh, who's that behind you? I don't think I've ever seen them before. Actually, I don't see Tio or Randy anywhere either. They're busy taking care of some unfinished business right now. These two are Noelle and Wazzy, the newest members of the SSS. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you too. Hold on a sec, is the other one a guy or a girl? I mean, your face is kind of girly, but... Ryu? Huh, good question. If you think I'm a girl, then who am I to say otherwise? Come on, Wazzy, stop trying to confuse the kids. More importantly, shouldn't the 3 of you get going already? Oh yeah. See you later, everyone. Good luck with work. Good luck to you too, Kia. Watch out for cars, okay? Uh-huh. Cool, let's go to Momo's place. Yeah, we need to hurry. Oh, to be a kid again. Those boys, were they from West Street? One of them is, the other one is from the residential district. Anyways, let's get to work. We can stop at Genton and headquarters to start. It'd be a good idea to give the city a once-over while we're at it. Oh, like a patrol? Yeah, though perhaps not as official. They're a helpful source of information. Sometimes we'll run into people who need our assistance as well. The chief should call us on my enigma sometime later. Let's go check out the city while we're waiting. Roger. Fine by me, shall we? I don't think we'll do like a full... I mean, I'm gonna talk to every single person in the city, but I don't think the town's gonna go through like every district and be like, this is this district and this is this district, because it wouldn't make sense. Everyone in the party is very familiar with the city as a whole, so... I wanted to check something. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at these. I'm thinking of doing this Enigma one first, because I might get some master quartz out of it, and then do the monster exterminations, and then do this one last. Where was this starting? Police headquarters. Okay, so I'm going there last. If everywhere in the city, I may as well just go. Genton's right here. Anybody fancy a balloon? I'll end up reading out the dialogue of anyone prominent, but for most of the random people in town, I'm just gonna quickly read it. Unless they say something interesting. Or there's a conversation I wasn't expecting. Because sometimes that does happen. Won't happen with her, though. Her name is Citizen. I mean, it could be. That could just legit be her name. They do name the vast majority of people that you run into. New Enigma covers, you say? Free of charge? Or maybe I just gotta buy Master Quartz. I actually haven't even looked at them. I like that they have their own little design. That's nice. I wonder if I will get some free ones. I mean, I still have to, like... Is that the one from the first game? That looks familiar. We got Ellie's. I think it is because Noelle and Wazzy don't have a second one to swap to, so it's like you can swap to the first game's ones if you want. Which, why would I? I had them all last game. I mean, it's nice that they're there, but... Oh, there you are, Lloyd. And you brought some fresh faces with you, I see. Yeah, these are the two newest members of the SSS. Nice to meet you, I'm Noelle Seeker. Wazzy Hemisphere, pleasure's mine. Incidentally, I hear you and Lloyd have known each other since you were little. I'd love to hear about what he was like in his early days, if you don't mind my asking. Oh, you bet I... Oh, you bet I don't. I've got a story or two about him that'd shock the pants off of you, believe me. I never should have introduced you two. If you're done plotting my future embarrassment, could we get back to business now? You were going to show us how to use our new Enigma 2 ornaments, right? Oh yeah, sorry, slipped my mind for a sec. Let's begin. As I'm sure you all know, you're now using a brand new model of battle ornament, the Enigma 2. It's a direct upgrade from your previous Enigmas, manufactured courtesy of the Epstein Foundation. The biggest difference it has from the old models is the center slot. The quartz that goes there is referred to as a master quartz. They're the ones with the patterns engraved on them, right? Exactly, you can't miss them. Master quartz differs from a regular quartz in that it has the potential to develop and grow. By defeating enemies while it's set in your Enigma 2, it'll gain experience and become more powerful over time. Wow, it almost sounds supernatural. Yes, it's as though the Master Quartz itself is actually alive. So I assume we're in for a bit of a lecture on its underlying principles or something? Nah, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no researcher. I just know the basics of how it works. Maybe grow wasn't the right word, though. You can think of it more like you're drawing out the hidden power inside the quartz. Anyway, I can at least explain the essentials of using your Enigma 2s. Not so much the theory, but the real-life practical know-how. Before we get to that, though, here, these are for you. I fucking called it! So this is a master quartz. It certainly feels different from a regular quartz. Are you sure you don't want us to pay for these, though? Don't worry about it. The CPD provided them to me for your training specifically. By the way, master quartz can't be synthesized at normal workshops, and they can't be mass-produced either. The few we do have were shipped directly from the Foundation. Basically, we're only able to sell one master quartz of each type, so handle yours with care. I see, so they're pretty rare then. Do you have any tips for us before we use them in the field, Wendy? Sure, first could you all equip your master quartz for me? It doesn't matter who uses which, just let me know once everyone's set. Oh, and while master quartz do have elemental types, their slots have no restrictions. In other words, anyone can use any master quartz. I see, that's very convenient. What are we waiting for then? Let's get them equipped. Okay. Field, we got horse. We have Pixie and speed. They're both equal on art and speed, so I don't know which one's more appropriate. I mean, she's winds, so I guess raises arts and battle begins. I mean, this is adding 60 arts if I'm reading it right. It is. Okay, so it's gonna make that person a caster regardless. I mean, he punches people, so I guess Crow would be good. I have a feeling the speed master quartz are gonna be the best in the game. Given how good it was. Just the speed stat in general was just OP in the last one. Speed minus 30. Area NP, nice. Forget what she has. Speed and mute. I can accelerate. We still have the combo crafts from last game. Nice. Alrighty, you have all got a master quartz equipped now. Good work. What's next, Wendy? Nothing big. You just need to get some live practice in so you can see how they work for yourselves. You mean you want us to use them in actual combat? Sure do. I know you and Noelle already have some experience, Lloyd, but humor me anyway. Worst case, you get some extra practice in. That sounds fair enough. Do you want us to focus on any particular locations or a specific number of battles? Not really. I'll leave the who, what, and where of things up to you. Just win one fight without turning tail and running away. That'll be enough. I think we can manage that. Well, Lloyd, any ideas on where we should go? One of our support requests involved clearing out some monsters in Maison Imelda, didn't it? We could kill two birds with one stone that way. Good idea. It'll be a lot easier than heading toward the highway. Great. Sounds like you've got a place in mind. Oh, and before I forget, I've got one more quartz for you to take along. What's this for? Just another little gift from CPD headquarters. If you set it in a normal slot, you'll be able to use a brand new art for the Enigma 2, Analyze. Wait, was Analyze not in the last game? Maybe it wasn't. I mean, we had Tio's Analyze Craft. Maybe it was never in the game. Holy shit. Never noticed. Knowing is half the battle, as they say. Try it out in combat and you'll see what I mean. Hear you loud and clear. Without Tio around, we'll need to rely on arts and items to analyze enemies in the meantime. Alright then, take care there. Wouldn't want you to slip up on a training mission, am I right? And don't forget, you can come back to tune your orbits or synthesize some new quartz whenever you want. Alright, as per usual, slots first. I can upgrade already. Pretty early in the game to be able to do that. I can do one per person for sure. I can do 2 per person. Oh no, I can't. I don't have enough earth if they all cost 40. But they don't all have to cost 40. I'll do the 40s for these 2 because they have the longest lines. And then do that. Alright, 2 slots for everybody. Now I can't get... I mean, I could get a few things maybe, but... Maybe I should get another hit. It's tempting, but I'm gonna always do the slots first. I don't need to ask any of these questions. All good. Suppose I'll give her the mind. Although I might want her to actually attack with her spells. So I mean, he has Analyze already. I mean, it is also just increasing my arts, so we will do that. What was that? Oh, here we go. Region map. Can I go anywhere? Like... I mean, some names are... I was gonna say, some names are white and some names are black. I think it's just the roads are black. And places are white. But, like, civilized places are in red. I think that's all that means. I mean, I'm gonna be limited somewhere, somehow. And Ario's update. He's out of town. Wait, your rooftop is open. Okay, you have food. Okay, they got another stall. Oh, is that Miss Ellie I see there? They told me you've been traveling from nation to nation with Speaker McDowell. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Yes, just a few days ago, actually. The special support section is resuming operations, so you can expect we'll be giving you our business again. We'd be honored to have you. May the goddess be with you in your endeavors. You're acquainted with the manager, Ellie? Yes, he's known my grandfather for years. I've always known him to treat us well. Being the Speaker's granddaughter has its perks. I'm sure that means you'll be hooking us all up, right, Mr. Manager? We're her collaborators after all. It's only fair that her VIP treatment extends to us. Unfortunately not. Miss Ellie has expressly requested that neither she nor any of you receive preferential service. As such, you and your group will be treated the same as any other customer. Sorry, Wazzy, at least you can tell people you're getting the exact same perks as me. There go all my free samples. Well, we do get a salary for a reason. Nishi merchandise. Oh yeah, I should buy this. Wait. Bam. I'll buy a Mishi bun. Anything else? No, everything else is a regular item. Alright, books are just in here. Crosswell Times issue 1. The market reacts to the upcoming conference. At its most recent regularly scheduled press conference, the Crossbelling government presented its economic forecast for the coming fiscal year. This announcement will serve as a touchstone for the trade conference next month. In response to the news, the West Zemurian economy experienced a surge in stock activity, flooding exchanges with frantic brokers and stimulating both domestic and foreign markets alike. We will continue monitoring the situation as the conference approaches. The West Zemuria Trade Conference, proposed by Crossbell City's Mayor Dieter Kreuss, the first of its kind international summit, has garnered much attention from politicians and economists across Zemuria since its announcement, with some stating that the event could shape the continent's economy for the next decade. Seminars for business owners will be held on a frequent basis, and an informational pamphlet outlining details relevant to the conference is set to be published ahead of the event. Orcus Tower's debut fast approaching. Crossbell City's new city hall, dubbed Orcus Tower by Mayor Kreuss, has been completed in time for the West Zemuria Trade Conference. At a staggering 250 arch tall, it is the tallest building on the continent. The unveiling will be held as a highlight of the conference's opening ceremony. This is one reveal you won't want to miss. So I remember seeing a giant tower, and it looked like it was just like a solid blue, and I was like, that's an oddly low-res texture. It's not just like covered in a giant blanket, is it? They're waiting to unveil it? Like, that's ridiculous. Mayor Kreuss seeks to reform the Diet. The new mayor's recently submitted proposal has caused quite a stir in the Diet, which remains firmly divided between the Imperial and Republican factions. Speaker Henry McDowell welcomed the proposal, which will likely be debated in the coming term. What structural change, if any, will the mayor's motion bring about? The Crossbell News Service will be keeping a close eye on any further developments. Former mayoral secretary back behind bars. Ernest Rice, former secretary to then Mayor McDowell, has been arrested once again by the CPD's Special Support Section. Former Speaker Hartman was also taken in for questioning on various charges, including bribery. The case has since been relegated to the First Division, who stated that Hartman's testimony regarding his involvement with the cult incident would be taken at a later time. Orbital Network test enters second phase. The Orbital Network, under joint management of the government, IBC, and Epstein Foundation, has begun the next stage of its connectivity testing. Project heads claim they will be able to support more users at higher speeds and anticipate the increased use of computer terminals. Perhaps one day you too will be able to access the Orbital Network from the comfort of your own home. Highlighting historical monuments, Stargazer's Tower, a marvel in a sea of green. Off the beaten path of Ursula Road, just southwest of the city, lies Stargazer's Tower, a magnificent ruin dating back to the Middle Ages. Legend has it that the structure, which features a large bell upon its roof, was used by astronomers to observe the stars. Though entry is currently prohibited, why not dedicate an occasional passing thought to our home's historic landmarks? The weekend forecast. Watch out for rainy weather rolling into Crossbell City this weekend. Readers who plan on leaving the house are advised not to forget their umbrellas. The Mains region, however, should expect clear conditions for the entire duration. Just remembered, somebody told me at one point it's supposed to be pronounced mines. Because it's the mine town, and so it's called mines? I refuse. Times Department Store rooftop opening soon. We are pleased to announce that renovations have finally completed on our rooftop area, which will be opening for public use in the near future. Customers are invited to use this space to relax and to take in the view during their visit to the store. Cool beans. This kid is still here. He was here all last game. He's here. He's gonna be here all this game. Goes window shopping pretty much every day. Window shopping is boring as fuck. I will agree with him. I generally don't like shopping in general, because I just want to like have the thing and be gone. Women only. I think this is it seems better than the other shoes. 68, 1 move and 3 speed. I don't think there was any speed on the other boots. How much money do I have? Not much. I guess I could have spent some of my Sepathon money. Ding, ding, ding. I have to get all the Mishi things, obviously. Men-only Parker with 5 strength. I mean, that definitely sounds better. I should probably just buy these. 135, 5 strength. I mean, I'll double check the numbers. This is a nice view. This is going to become relevant. It does look like it's just covered in a sheet. Like, look at that tower. They're definitely going to have some kind of important cutscene up here, where we see something horrific happening in the distance or something. Probably at the tower. It looks at the tower directly. Maybe we'll be there for the unveiling because we can't get any closer. Okay. It won't have the art defense, but it is just straight up better. What was the defense on those boots? Was it 63? Because if it is, then who cares? Like, speed is better. Speed is always better. Can I afford all of it? No. I can afford like 3 of them currently. I'll probably go with the speed boots. That's more important than 5 strength. Especially at this point, we're at like 350 to 400. But speed is like 40, so that's just 100% better. And then I can get one of the armors. Give it to... I guess I'll give it to Lloyd since Wazzy already has like the better regular armor. Get enamel mules. And then get the trekking boots. To Lloyd. Alright. I'm poor as fuck now. Hi, Mimi. Wait, you're not Tio and Randy. Is the special support section still on vacation? Not exactly, Mimi. Randy and Tio still have other work to do, so they'll be busy a while longer. That's That's right, as for these two, they're our most recent additions to the SSS. Oh, really? That makes you the new special support section now, huh? Well, she's not wrong. Nice to meet you, Mimi. Nice to meet you, too. What? I helped him with a quest last game, and it went well. What do you mean? Oh, wait, no, that was my second playthrough. I think I did fail him. I didn't get, like, the best ending of that quest. Spine chilling. No, didn't you come up with something weird? Weird but unique? Speed up food's not bad. It's pretty cheap. God, she was like, this is good for my wallet because the food's cheap. I swear every week I go to the grocery store and prices have gone up again, like every week. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, especially peppers. I've just stopped buying them because they're almost $6. I think the non-green ones are like $6 a pound now. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like a year ago they were fucking $4. And then a few years ago when it was reasonable, they were like $2.53. It's just like, it's skyrocketing so fucking fast. And I just like, I don't know why. Why is it going up so significantly so fast? Meanwhile, bananas have not gone up in price in like 10 years. Maybe slightly. They used to be like 60-something cents. Now they're 70-something cents. I eat a lot of bananas. I mean, I already ate a lot of bananas, and now it just reinforces my decision to eat a lot of bananas. Because they're cheap. It's like, how is that not gone up in price? But everything else is skyrocketing. It's weird. Although it was kind of nice today. Ever since I moved, I don't have any like I move with as little food as possible generally, so like I stopped buying food like a month before I moved. So that I eat everything, so I don't have to fucking just makes the move easier. It's like 3 less boxes. Depending on how much food you have. But what it does mean is that like every week I go once a week, and every week I'm spending like I live alone. I'm spending $180 on groceries just for me every single week, and I've been doing that every single week for 2 months until today when I only spent 80. And I was like, holy shit, is this because everything like my freezer's full, pantry's full. I'm not buying like 3 weeks worth of. I'm not buying like a ton of shit for later. I was just buying it for this week. I'm hoping it just like... Okay, I can't go with the south. Can't go there. I'm hoping it stays lower like that because I feel like I'm spending way too much money on food. I'm not even... I'm just like, it's just groceries. I'm not going out for food. I'm not going out to eat. And I'm somehow spending so much money on it. Is he face down? Oh, this is Wendy's father. He looks exhausted. Anyone who's face down in their bed is exhausted. Just got back from my business trip. Sorry, Pansy, but you have to eat on your own tonight. Looks like he's still half asleep. We should let him rest. I think I had one friend at school who she slept on her stomach. At least I think she did. I think this is extremely rare, though, sleeping on your stomach. I think it's because it's bad for your back. So most people, only some people with like the right structure can do it comfortably. I'm a side sleeper personally. Although sometimes I wake up and I'm on my back, but I go to sleep on my side. But I think that's just because I toss and turn a lot in my sleep. Oh my goodness, is that you, Lloyd? I'm back, Auntie Lady. It just sounds weird. I'm still pronouncing her name that way, though. So you are! It's wonderful to know you're doing well. I see your friends from the SSS are with you too. Is your training with the 1st Division over already? Yeah, I just finished the other day. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. And who is this fair lady, if I may ask? This is Mrs. Noyes. She looked after me ever since I was a kid. We're almost like family. What do you mean almost? She's your aunt. Isn't she? Our friend Cecile is her daughter, as a matter of fact. You mean Nurse Cecile? I remember... Oh yeah, Lloyd's adopted. I forgot. I remember meeting her at the hospital before. Oh right, you do already know her, huh, Noelle? So that makes me the only one left out of this little party then, Sounds like you and this Cecile have a rather interesting relationship. I'd love to hear the details sometime. There's nothing interesting about it at all. But anyway, I'm sure we'll see her sometime soon. I can introduce you to each other then. Oh, your friends are always such fun, Lloyd. Don't forget, your Auntie Lady is always right down the street if you need someone to talk to, okay? By the way, Lloyd, have you been in touch with Cecile at all recently? We talk over the phone sometimes, but I haven't been able to see her in person for a while. Well, she's going to be in for a surprise when you do. You've become so much more rugged since the last time I saw you. Do you think so? That nervous laugh makes it sound like he hopes she's right. The more I hear about this Cecile, the more I want to meet her. I want to say he looks the same. But maybe he doesn't. What's funny is, like, going through the Cold Steel games, it's almost like real life where, like, their designs actually change slightly because they're getting older. So they, like, it doesn't look like it, but, like, if I'm playing like Cold Steel 3 or 4 and I go back to Cold Steel 1, like Reen looks way younger and like you don't notice it as you're going through the games. It's really weird. But they do make them like just like a little bit like more mature because like another year has passed generally. Sometimes 2 years between the games. At least I think there was like a 2-year break between 2 and 3. 2 and 3 had the longest break. I don't remember how long it was. Sunny side up eggs on a muffin. Depends on what kind of muffin. On a biscuit, like an English biscuit. Sure. Hey, if it isn't my pal Lloyd. Hi Oscar, long time no see, how's work? You know, same as usual. Knead, bake, repeat. Still, it's been a while since you and that baby face of yours last waltzed in here, huh? Where have you been? Off vacationing at Michelin or something? Come on, do you really think I have the time or Mira for that? I told you the SSS was going to be on hold while I trained with the 1st Division, didn't I? Huh? Did you? Must have slipped my mind. Here, let me make it up to you. Think of this as a way to commemorate the SSS getting back together. A mooncake? Is this your latest creation? Wow, it smells amazing. And it looks delicious too. Yeah, it's fresh out of the oven and just as fluffy. If you don't love it, I'll eat my hat. Just make sure to buy more if you actually do enjoy it, okay? I'm sure we will, Oscar, thanks. Stores 1,000 HP. It's got a very basic effect. But is that better or worse? It's worse than the Tear Bomb. I hope it's cheaper than a tier ball. I don't know if I saw a place to buy them yet. My old battle axe griped and gross. Is he talking about his wife? Is he describing his wife as an old battle axe? I do love me a Vern model. They're so stylish and eye-catching. Well, you've got wisdom beyond your years, young lady. The kindred spirits. No, I guess Noelle would be into cars. Having a driver's license is rare, since cars are new. I haven't noticed any chests just randomly around, unlike the first game. I mean, if I had money enough to live in, like, the mansion apartments, I would probably recklessly spend my money, too. Oh? This is new. Ooh, this is a fishing spot. I don't have a fishing rod yet, though. Ooh, chest! I don't have this yet. Marginally better than some of them. If this ain't a chest message, then I don't know what is. It did have a chest armor in it, so that's cool. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be able to get into Ilya's place. Her name was Ilya, right? It might not be. I might be misremembering her name. Stylish. Oh, I have just enough. Decoration for Ellie's room. Nice. I think this is cheaper than the store? Than like the big department store? I think? I'm actually not sure. Did I talk to him already? I did. Kingdom of Sweets Volume 1, since regally upon the shelf. It just says cook. Okay, when I have the ability to cook recipes, that book will become relevant. Guaranteed I got a recipe from it. I wonder if Grimwood is going to be a little bit more relevant in this one. He was just kind of around. We had like 1 or 2 cutscenes with him. For the SSS, I haven't seen you in a while. Mr. Grimwood's over at his desk. You can bring any business you have up with him. I thought he was going to have a bigger presence in the first game. Oh, well, look who it is. It's been a while, Mr. Grimwood. That it has. I've been told the SSS temporarily suspended operations. Yes, but today is our first day back. We thought it would be only right to stop by and say hello. I see, I see. It seems you have got yourself some new members. That's just splendid. So you must be the famous Grizzly Grim everyone's been talking about. I just might find myself in dire need of your services someday. Is that right? Very well then. Let's see, I should have some business cards around here somewhere. Wazzy, you're supposed to be here as a police officer, not a future client. Well, in the case it ever happens, Mr. Grimwood would be the right person to turn to. Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply anything. I was only playing along. I suppose a more formal introduction is in order. My name is Ian Grimwood, licensed lawyer and head of this firm. I look forward to working with all of you again, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. Likewise, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Grimwood. We may be stopping by more often to consult with you in the future. I hope we can count on your advice when the time comes. Of course, feel free to stop by whenever you like. I'll be more than happy to provide you with my expertise should the need arise. Oh yeah, this is Anri's house, I forgot. My pops? Are you not the pops of the house? Maybe it's the grandpops. The Hayworths. Goodness, look who just walked in. Why, if it isn't the SSS. Hello. Good to see you again, Mr. and Mrs. Hayworth. Same to you, Colin. You look like you're doing well. Indeed, life has been quite peaceful for us since our last encounter, thanks in no small part to all of you. You and Ellie know this family, Lloyd? It sounds like there's a story here. Care to share? The special support section saved our son when he went missing during the anniversary festival. We will forever be in your debt. It's because of you that we're still a happy family. You're welcome, but we were really only doing our jobs. You needn't be so modest. No amount of thanks could ever express our gratitude. Although I do still regret not being able to thank the girl who helped you that day as well. Oh, you mean the one with the purple hair? I want to see her again too. Yes, that's right. I'd still hold out for the day we can properly thank her. You wouldn't happen to know of her whereabouts, would you? No, unfortunately not. We haven't seen her again since that day. That's a shame. Well, goddess willing, we're sure to meet again someday. I suppose all we can do in the meantime is be patient until the opportunity arises. Ren, she's already left Crossbell with Estelle and Joshua. The Hayworths still know the truth about what happened that day. In any event, all of you are welcome to stop by for a visit whenever you like. I will do everything in my power to assist you should you need it. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. You and your family are too kind. Bye, SSS. It's kind of a shame that I do have a bit of spoiler for the Hayworths, because I played Cold Steel first. I mean, it's a fair assumption, but like, Ren does meet them, and they have like a moment. Isn't this place the residence of Representative Campbell, leader of the Republican faction? Yes. Last I heard, all Diet members involved with the cult were removed from office. True, but they never found anything that linked them to Representative Campbell. He does seem to have some kind of relationship with Hayaway, but there's nothing illegal about that. On the surface, anyway. So in other words, he's still corrupt, just not in the same way as the rest. That reminds me, Ellie, aren't you friends with his daughter? Yes, Carla and I went to Sunday school together. For her sake, I was relieved to find out her father wasn't connected to the cult. No kidding, I'd be heartbroken if my friend had to learn something like that about their own dad. Anyway, we don't have any business here, so let's not go bothering him right now. Agreed, shall we move on? There's a new City Hall building. Or is that the Orcus Tower? think he's talking about Orcus Tower. Oh, there's a door on it now. Did I ever go in there in the last game? I think it did. I think there was like one moment where you do go in that building. Almost didn't see them. Ding. It's Ellie's house. Oh, welcome home, Lady Ellie. Good to see you again, Joanna. I take it things have been business as usual around here? Yes, thankfully. You coming home from your trip safe and sound has put my mind at ease. Oh, Joanna, you don't need to worry about me so much all the time. I'm doing just fine. That may be, but it's my job to worry. You and Mr. Henry mean everything to me. How adorable, what I wouldn't give to have a maid this devoted to me. This reminds me, Lady Ellie, we received letters from the young master and mistress. Would that be your parents? Yes, my mother and father live in Arabonia and Calvard, respectively. I used to receive letters from them only occasionally, but they've become more frequent since the cult incident. It's mostly out of worry for my grandfather and me, but their words have been an invaluable source of encouragement lately. I didn't realize that's where they were. Family, Please hold on to them for now, Joanna. I'll be sure to read through them later. As you wish. I want to hear the SSS is back to work again. Remember to take good care of yourself, my lady. Master Henry and the young master and mistress want nothing but the best for you, as do I, of course. I understand, Joanna. I'll be extra careful. Now I'm racking my brain to, like, did I ever meet a McDowell in Cold Steel at any point? Because if they're in Arabonia somewhere, chances are we did actually run into them. I just, like, didn't realize. Why, Lady Ellie, welcome home. It's good to see you, Helmer. So this is where you grew up, is it, Ellie? What an enormous mansion. Well, it is Speaker McDowell's estate, after all. Oh, please, it's nothing worth making a fuss about. You're all welcome here. Indeed, as you are all colleagues of my lady, I cordially invite you to make yourselves at home. Now that the SSS is back in action, I'm sure you're going to be busier than ever. Please take good care of Lady Ellie. Of course, sir. We'll make sure you have nothing to worry about. Thank you, Helmer. I'll do my best to support them, too. Can I read the letters? Can I pry into Ellie's personal affairs? Read some correspondence? Nobody really uses that word anymore. At least not in a personal sense. I'm sure it still gets used in a business. Surprised I can go. Oh, probably because of the church. Unless, can I go further? Because I don't have any quests. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have any quests up this way. It looks like it's limiting me to where is relevant. So. Which is fair, if they just let me wander around the entire country every time. It would get kind of exhausting to talk to every single person. It's exhausting enough just going around the city. Like, it takes a while. But there's always hidden shit. I don't like doing guides on first playthroughs. Unless it's like a specific thing I really want. I can't figure it out or find it or whatever. There's just books, there's just giant books with the word cook on them. What is it even depicting? Is that a carrot? There's like a hand? Yeah, that's 2 books I gotta remember. Well, I'll be if it ain't Lloyd. Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. When did you get back? Not too long ago. It's good to see you again, Mr. Quint. Do you know this man, Lloyd? We became acquainted earlier this year during a support request he submitted. That's right, Mr. Quint here was an old friend and drinking buddy of my brother's. He's been good to me too. After the cult incident, we shared a few glasses while he recounted old stories about Guy. Now that was a fun night, my boy. Or as fun as it could have been, at least. Lloyd can't down him the way his brother could just yet. Sorry about that. It was nice of you to invite us as well. Though Tia was a little pouty that she had to have juice, being a minor and all. I can imagine. I hope you don't mind Noelle and me imposing on you someday, too. Not at all. Any friend of Lloyd's are more than welcome in my book. You can usually find me out here attending to the graves. Feel free to drop by any time. Hold on. How old does it say? There's no like blurb. How old is Lloyd? Is he 18? Somebody had a birthday in the last game. It might have been Lloyd. This grave belongs to Guy Bannings, my brother who was killed in the line of duty 3 years ago. I've heard the stories about him. They say he was a remarkable detective, one of the best the CPD ever had. Even among the Guardian Force, there aren't many who don't know his name. Wow, I had no idea. He and Arios were once partners in the same squad led by Chief Sergei. Eventually, they disbanded, and Guy advanced to the 1st Division. He and Detective Dudley were good rivals back then, apparently. Guy was the kind of person who liked to stick his nose into other people's business. The word about him ended up spreading pretty fast. The more I hear of him, the more I realize what an amazing man he truly was. He was a detective who stood up against Crossbill's barriers, and with a relentless drive at that. Losing him in the line of duty was unimaginable. Culprit is still at large, right? It wasn't the cult's doing? Yeah, the case is still unsolved. I swear one day I'll grab hold of the truth with my own 2 hands. It may not be soon, but I promise it'll happen. Just you wait, Guy. There was one other grave here that was prominent, wasn't there? Seeker? Is this? Yes, Lieutenant Ozma Seeker, the father Fran and I lost 10 years ago. Father? This is the first I'm hearing of this. I'm, not the type to talk about these kinds of things. Let's go, everyone. Dad would probably scold us for dawdling around like this. Would he now? Alright, let's get going then. Where'd that person go? Talk to me! Oh, that's Quint. I assumed he would just be over here. But there was one other from the last game, I think. Maybe it was like, here lies whoever, and it was mysterious. I think it was this one. Absolutely no idea. Someone's resting place, not a puzzle to solve. Wait, oh no, there is 2 people. I'm not crazy. I recognize the surname on this grave. Arios McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind. He's never spoken to me about it, but I'm fairly certain Saya McLean was his wife. If I remember correctly, she passed away in a horrible accident. Same one that left Shizuku alive, but without her sight. Yeah, after that, Arios resigned from the police force and became a bracer. Ah, so that's how it happened. What a tragic story. Poor Shizuku and Arios. It's not like all hope is lost, though. From what I've heard, there's still a possibility that Shizuku can regain her sight. That's right, hopefully we can pay her a visit sometime soon. Did I have access to this building last game? I want to say I did, but maybe I didn't. There's likely going to be a scene in the Sunday school. Since that's where the kids are. Oh, hi guys. Is there a parent-teacher conference today? No, nothing like that. We just thought we'd check in and see how you're doing. We're not helicopter parents, I promise you. But you've been gone for 20 minutes. I had to check on you. That would be so, like, if I was a teacher, this would be so obnoxious if I was a teacher. Of course, they can just do it with their phones these days. Or parents are just like, how you doing? How was math class? As a kid, I'd be so fucking annoyed. Although it's hard to say, like, when you're that young, like, if it happens young enough, and you're still very, 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 very attached to your parents before, like, the rebellious teen years take over, if you become so used to the attachment, do you just never get over it? I imagine it makes it more extreme. Like, they either become so attached that, like, I have heard of some kids that get so attached, not to their phones, but also just to their parents because they're in constant contact, that they freak out. Like, they don't know what to do with themselves if they're, like, disconnected from them for, like, an hour. And then also, I imagine there would be the opposite, where you just become so rebellious because they're in constant contact. I probably would have been the extra rebellious one. Are you studying your hardest, Kia? You betcha. I've been learning new stuff every day. It's fun getting to hang out with Ryu and Anri and them too. Is that so? Kia doesn't seem to be having any trouble fitting in. We were worried about sending her to school at first, but honestly, it was the best decision we could have made. Keep at it, okay, Kia? I will. Good luck with all your work. All your SSS work. Hey, Kia, what do I do when I get to this part? Let's see, you solved this one by... Like, they're getting along well. She's also like a math genius, I think. I really like coming to Sunday school. There's something new to learn every day. It's fun getting to hang out with Ryu and Anri and them too. I think she said that in the cutscene. Hey Pansy, how have you been? Oh, you're Wendy's old friend, aren't you? Long time no see. Thanks for all the police stuff you do, whatever it is. Wendy, as in the engineer? Yes, we met her at the Orbital store earlier. She and Lloyd have been close ever since they were children. Yep, that terminally incurable gearhead happens to be my older sister. What a way to describe her. It's true though, just ask Lloyd. She's not wrong. Why, hello there, Lloyd, Ellie. I'm glad you two came. It's great to see you again, Sister Marble. Yes, it's been so long. Wait, are you not surprised to see us? Not at all. Kia couldn't wait to share the good news. I believe her exact words were, Lloyd and Ellie are home. If I'm not mistaken, you were also Lloyd and Ellie's Sunday school teacher, right? Yes, that's right, and you two must be the newest members of the SSS. My name is Marble. I serve as a sister of the Septian Church. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Oh, wait. Did you not study under Sister Marble too, Noelle? No, the East Street class that Fran and I attended was held by a priest. I'm not sure what happened to him, but I don't think he's in Crossbell anymore. Well, it's not uncommon for the church to keep a revolving door. Yes, in that sense, it's fortunate that I've been here since Lloyd and Ellie's time in Sunday school. Sister Marble, can we get back to class now, or are you just gonna keep on chatting? For you, it's rude to interrupt people while they're catching up. My, I became so wrapped up in our conversation that I completely forgot where we were. My apologies, I should continue on with the lesson. But do stop by for another visit sometime. No, we should apologize, it's our fault for interrupting class. Please excuse us. It really is our fault. We're just walking into a classroom and talking to the teacher. Like, on very rare occasions, I do have memories of that happening to, like, my teachers in school, where, like, somebody comes by, and it kind of, like, depending on the timing, it, like, ruins their rhythm, where they're, like, in the middle of, like, explaining a thing, or doing a lesson, and then suddenly they get interrupted, and they go, oh god, where was I? And then we have to, like, start over. Do I have full casino access? I have 0 Mira. Fishing bait set. A comfy chair. Hagemaro hood. Oh, I just have access to the casino. I can just do this now. Well, I can't because I have no money, and therefore I can't buy tokens, but you know. I think poker was the best one to play, because like blackjack and roulette are just, I mean, roulette is pure chance. Slots are pure chance. Blackjack, it's the most chancy card game. Like, it's too simple. I don't like blackjack. It's like, it's very just dull and boring, and oh cool, RNG. It's just, poker has a little bit more because there's like multiple hands to go for, and like it, obviously they're all games of chance, but like poker at least has more decisions involved, so it's more interesting. Well, if it isn't the SSS and Wazzy too, I see. It's quite an unusual combination. Hey there, Drake. It just so happens that I've been assigned to the SSS. I'll spare you the details, just treat me the same as you would any of them. As you wish. You didn't even bat an eye. No kidding, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you know him too, Wazzy. What can I say, police officers have their beats, mine is the entertainment district. And besides, any host worth their salted rim knows Drake. You say it so nonchalantly. Also, you're too young to be hanging around in a place like this. He owns a bar. I think it's fine. You should take this opportunity to... Do you hear yourself right now? Loosen up that collar, would you? I suppose that buttoned-up drill sergeant vibe is just part of your charm, though. Why do I even bother? It's like we're trying to reprimand Randy all over again. Oh god, the two... Randy and Wazzy together. Jesus Christ. Get your ice cream. I am poor as fuck. Or they're still doing the Golden Sun Silver Moon show. I did. Her name is Alia. I remembered it right. It's just weird because I've known there was a guy named Alia in high school. And so I just associate it as like a guy's name. Arkansas. It's been a long time since we last set foot in here. It has. I wonder if Alia and Risha are doing well. Well, I didn't realize you two spent so much time schmoozing it up with celebrities. Is it really okay for us to just waltz into the theater like this? Why, if it isn't Detective Bannings and Miss McDowell from the SSS. It's so good to see you both again. Are you here for a personal visit? Actually, the SSS is back in operation starting today. We were patrolling the city and decided to stop by. We're not bothering you though, are we? No, of course not. You're no bother at all. The troop is currently taking a break, so please feel free to stay a while. I'm sure Ilya and the others would be delighted to see you. Thank you very much. Wow. Is something wrong, Noelle? Well, no, it's just I can't believe how much clout the SSS has. She's right to think they'd have the red carpet rolled out for you at Arc-en-Ciel. I guess I can't entirely deny it. We've been quite lucky to forge such wonderful connections here in Crossbelt. The committed hearts of two young men. No eating in the dressing room. Oh, I just saw capital B and my mind went to places that were not Bliss. Just this car. Why are there weird books everywhere? Wonder if that's gonna come. One of their secret monitoring devices. You hear an official business? No. We're patrolling the city right now, so we just thought we'd drop by. I see. Well, I appreciate you keeping an eye on us. Feel free to call for me if anything does come up. I guess Alia and Risha are probably just in the main room. Oh yeah, there's Alia. I think Risha is down there. Probably. And you wouldn't believe what Sully did next. Hey, cut it out, not in front of Risha. Oh, Alia, you really shouldn't pick on her so much. Things are as lively as ever here, huh? Looks like they're on break right now. Is that Ilia Platier? The Ilia Platier? And those other two must be... if it isn't my favorite little guy. Oh, hello, SSS. Hey. Long time no see, everyone. We're sorry if we interrupted your break. Oh, no, not at all. It's been ages since you last stopped by, so go ahead, make yourselves at home. And while you're here, could I trouble my favorite little guy for a nice warm reunion hug? No thanks, I'm good. Oh, you're no fun. You don't have to hold back with me, you know. Or maybe you prefer Risha pressed right up against you instead? Ilia, quit being such a sleazebag already. I see your troubles haven't changed, Risha, though I can't say I don't empathize. Fate has it in for us, it seems. Still, it's great to see you again, especially after all this time. I hope you'll continue looking out for everyone here at Arc-en-Ciel. You're that actress who made her debut during the anniversary festival performance, right? Don't you live in the downtown district? I think I've seen you around the neighborhood before. Yes, I do. Pardon me if I'm mistaken, but would you happen to be the leader of that street gang? Wazzy Hemisphere at your service. Oh, you know him, Risha? Come to think of it, the SSS seems to have a few extra additions to the cast. Right, these are our two newest members. I'm Noelle Seeker. I transferred into the SSS from the Guardian Force. My younger sister Fran and I are big fans of yours, Miss Platier. Oh, well, thank you very much. Tio and Randy haven't returned yet, unfortunately. It'll just be the four of us for a while. Oh, I see. Looks like you found yourself some pretty kooky characters. I like them. Well, I don't think they're even half as kooky as you, Ilya. You performers are a lot more, casual than I imagined you'd be. Even more beautiful than your photos give you credit for at that. Why, thank you, but you know flattery will get you nowhere, right? But enough about that. You have been quiet this whole time. Step up and introduce yourself, Missy. Okay, I get it. I'm Sully Atreides, an assistant to the troop. It's, nice to meet you. Same here, Sully. How have you been, Sully? You have some nerve talking to me. Don't think for a second that I've forgotten about what happened back then. You hear me? She still hasn't let that go, huh? Back then? From what I heard, our favorite lady-killing detective here grabbed Sully from behind and... But, no, it wasn't like that. She was running away. I was only trying to apprehend her. Excuse me? Look, I know I wasn't being a saint back then. That doesn't give you the right to grope me. Grope? Wow, sounds like he really got a handful. Good on you, Lloyd. No, I didn't mean... Ooh, what delicious drama. Let me have a bite, too. I couldn't possibly miss out on something like this. Elliot, please, don't make this worse than it already is. The more I deny it, the guiltier I look. You really know how to dig your own grave, don't you, Lloyd Bannings? In any case, it's good to have you back. The SSS has already done so much for us. Please visit us whenever you like. Seconded, you'll always get a warm welcome here. Not to mention, Rishia's rehearsals have been more thrilling to watch than ever these days. Wow, really? I'd imagine she offers a selection of choice views, leaping around in that costume of hers. Wazzy? That's one of the appeals, yes. But lately, I feel there's been a certain sharpness to her movements, both on and off the stage. She never seems to get tired either. I'm guessing you've improved your sleeping habits? Well, yes, I suppose so. Maybe she's not so busy being a ninja. She's able to take a break and actually go to sleep. I still don't know if she's affiliated with anybody, if she's... She was affiliated with Heiwei, kinda. Now that I think about it. So that's it, huh? I never realized. Leave it to Ilya to know her performers inside and out. It's true, there hasn't been as much work recently. Oh, I called it. Hasn't been as much work recently. I've had more time to relax. Ilya can sense that just from the way I move. She really is amazing. You're one of the hardest workers I know, Rishia. Just remember to get enough rest. Take a moment for yourself every now and then. I will. Thanks for always looking out for me, Lloyd. Kinsiel seems as busy as ever now. But if you're sure it won't be a bother, well, try and stop by from time to time. Feel free, you're always welcome, as long as we're not in the middle of a performance or rehearsal. That being said, things are probably going to be ramping up in the near future. Oh, why's that? Is something special in the works? Uh-huh. That's on a need-to-know basis only. You'll see what we're cooking up when it's good and ready. Look forward to it. Oh, will do. We'll have to follow up on that sometime. Congratulations on resuming your duties and on the new members. I'll be rooting for you. Feel free to come visit whenever you have some time to spare. Will do. Don't be afraid to get in touch if you need any help again, either. The SSS is always here for Arkansas. I'll keep that in mind. So, the SSS is back in action, and with some new faces too. I bet Cecile will be excited to meet them, not to mention to see you again. Aren't you one lucky little guy? Please stop teasing me. She's right though, I should visit Cecile sooner rather than later. Seriously, how the heck can Ilya tell that Rishi is sleeping better? Is there anything she can't pick up on? I still think she's evil somehow. Like, look at her face. Like, that's got like Ouroboros written all over it. Okay. Haven't saved in a while. Done like half the city. I'm gonna take a quick break, let my voice rest for a minute, and then we'll do the other half of the city. So I'll be right back.